In many use cases, cleaning data means leaving your data warehouse, writing complex ETL code in tools like Dataflow or Spark, and then loading the results back to data warehouse. In contrast, BigQuery integrated tools, specifically data preparation and BigQuery pipelines, that let you cleanse, transform, and orchestrate entire data workflows directly inside BigQuery Studio. What if we need to clean data without writing complex SQL? This is where the BigQuery data preparation tool shines. It's a low-code visual interface that brings data wrangling into BigQuery console. It has very good visual interface where we can start by opening a table in the data preparation editor. We see a sample of our data, and instead of writing code, we interact directly with the columns. Cool thing is it supports AI-powered suggestions. Really, this is a game changer. Using Gemini in BigQuery, the tool analyzes our data for quality issues like inconsistent date formats or potential null values and generates AI-powered transformation suggestions in real time. We can use low-code transformation to accept the suggestions or type a simple natural language prompt, and the tool generates the complex SQL code in the background. It provides a visual graph of all our transformation steps, making the pipeline easy to understand, audit, and debug. We can use pre-built transformation for data enrichment and joins and many more. For example, we can visually join our current dataset with other tables in BigQuery, enriching our data model without ever leaving the interface. Now let's see it in action. Here it is. Click on data prep. It will take us to a nice visual interface of data prep. We can start our data prep by typing an asset name, in our case BigQuery table name, to be used as a source for our data prep, or else we can select a source from GCS bucket. Right now it is supporting only GCS. In future they may add more sources. Browse the files and choose the one you need it. For our demo, we will use BigQuery table. Select the required table from the list displayed here and click Add Source option. Now we can see a data prep step has been added. We can see all the rows along with the column names displayed here. Now let's examine its prep visual interface. We can see all the pre-built transformation available here, and AI suggestions are appearing which are powered by Gemini. That's why we can see some suggestions for possible transformation can be applied on respective columns on top of our source data. If you want, we can accept any of these suggestions if that is in line with our requirement. Let's apply our first transformation. Let's go and apply filter to duration second column. Here we can see two options. Either we can use Gemini assistance to apply this filter by providing related prompts, else we can write our own filter conditions using SQL syntax. Let's go with the prompt option. It has automatically generated the filter condition for us. Apply it and check the data. We can see rows have been filtered based on duration second, which is greater than 500. In the next step, we will join this filter data with one more table. Here we have station IDs. We would like to get the station name details by joining this data with bike share station dimension table. Here we will only get the start station name and its short form details as well. Go for join and browse for tables. Select the related table. It will provide join conditions automatically. We can change join type and condition which suits our requirement. I want it as a left join, and I only want join based on station ID. Remove the other one. Apply, we can see the join results. Here we can see all the columns from bike share stations are showing up in the results, but I don't want region ID as part of my final join result. Hence I can drop it with this transformation. Now the column has been dropped. Usually for any data prep, final result has to be stored in the destination table. Hence we need to configure a destination table after the final data prep step. Select the dataset and give some meaningful table name. Now our data prep is ready. If you would like to see our applied data prep steps so far, we can check this here. We can see all the steps here. Nice way to visually see our data prep tasks are, click here, see the data prep canvas with all our data prep steps with defined sequence and joining representations. We can also schedule this data prep to run based on our choice and requirement. Give some name, select the frequency, time and time zone to save your schedule. Now run this data prep. Execution has been started and it's also completed in few seconds. Go to BigQuery to verify your results. Here the data prep target table is created. Preview the data to examine it if it is in line with our applied data prep steps. This is very simple data preparation step we just have shown you. We can create simple to complex data preparation steps based on our requirement with low or no code transformation or with Gemini assistance. Data cleaning steps are only valuable if you can automate them. That's the role of BigQuery pipeline, the native orchestration tool for the platform. BigQuery native data pipelines powered by Dataform. This is the simplest, most powerful way to build and manage your entire data workflow all within BigQuery. Define your entire data journey using SQL and declarative workflow. Easily visualize dependencies from raw source tables right through to complex business models and machine learning outputs. With this native integration, you get automatic centralized governance, full data lineage tracking, and the inherent scalability of BigQuery. Deploy, test, and version your data transformation with a click of a button. Simplify your stack and accelerate your insights with BigQuery native data pipelines. Let's get into the action now. For this demo, we will be using the data preparation task that we created earlier in our data preparation walkthrough. So select the option and notice the task is now added to our canvas. Now let's add one more task, a table task. Provide the target dataset details and give your table name. This table will store the aggregated results coming from the data prep task. Next, we will define the sequence of execution. In other words, how one task depends on another. Our simple pipeline looks like this. We have already set up the target table, but we haven't yet added the transformation that loads the aggregated results. To do that, we will provide a SQL query that extracts data from the prep task and performs the aggregation logic. Perfect. Our pipeline is ready. Now it's time to schedule it. Here is the scheduling option. Give your schedule a name, set the run frequency and execution time, and then click Create Schedule. But for testing, let's do an ad hoc run. The pipeline execution has started and it's now completed successfully. Let's verify our results. Go to BigQuery, open the target table and check your final aggregated output. For this demo, we have built a simple yet effective pipeline. We will soon be uploading a member-only video on the same topic, featuring a real-world use case and an in-depth walkthrough of the entire process. In summary, the new integrated approach in BigQuery means your data preparation and pipeline building are now faster, more visual, and inherently more cost-effective. Use BigQuery data preparation for AI-assisted, low-code, cleaning, and validation. Use BigQuery pipelines to automate the execution of these transformation steps, ensuring your data models are always fresh, reliable, without relying on complex external ETL infrastructure. By working smarter and staying within BigQuery ecosystem, you turn raw data into ready to analyze insights faster than ever before.